Why, hello. Welcome. We are gonna be playing more of this goddamn game. Back to Shujin. Right now, all we need to do is just figure out what we're doing. Oh yeah, Ryuji's available. And I don't think my kindness is enough to talk to Annie-ban. Yo, Manly, heading home? So, you know how we're looking for somewhere we could train? Well, I finally found a spot. We're free to do whatever we want. How about we head on over there? Okay. So, what do you plan on doing? Want to hang out with Ryuji? But of course! He has one of the best abilities in the game. It's a gym over in Shibuya. Pretty damn cheap, too. Come on, I'll show you the way. Protein lovers.
Gotta be it.
Here we are, Protein Lovers Gym. It's pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about any bullshit contracts or nothing. The equipment's kinda crappy, but they got tons of variety. Plus, it's real damn cheap. Totally worth it. Even without a pool or a hot tub.
By the way...
Oh yeah, you bring your stuff? Protein powder? Hell yeah, man. If you want to beef up, you gotta... Wait, that ain't it. I'm talking about spare undies. Getting back into your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest goddamn thing. But don't go getting your hopes up. No way I'm gonna let you use mine.
Wanna get going?
That wasn't a part of my hopes, but okay, you do you, Ryuji. You can now quick travel to the sports gym in Shibuya. And now freaking Morgana's gonna let us use it. Whew. My form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Sakamura? Oh hi, how's it going? What's bonkin'? Bonkin'? You say the strangest things. Is that how you greet a friend? I've been trying to come up with some new slang. Maybe it'll catch on. You can't just do that. Oh, and you don't need to call me senpai anymore. I've already graduated, remember? Haven't I seen you before? Were you on the track team? Nah, He's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already, well, you know. Speaking of which, how's the leg? I'm managing. How about you, senpai? You still runner? I actually joined my university's track team. You'd think I would have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm real sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's because you needed him to write your letter of rec, right? You were just looking out for your future. But I still managed to F it up anyways. Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing my letter of recommendation. You were just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did. I've always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. I heard some good news recently. The track team being reinstated.
For real?
He said it for me. I mean, Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the schools got the old team together and told them they want to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Huh? Odd. The rumors got as far as me, and I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're gonna be getting Mr. That Guy as their new advisor.
Huh?
What? That guy? Wait, that guy? Yep. The one who was basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes. He is. You know, now that the team's being reinstated, there's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah. So the track team's coming back. Good for them. You seem conflicted. Nah, not really. For real though. I'm glad the team's coming back. That's sweet that him and them can start training again. But I'm still worried about their advisor. That guy. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida. So he's short? So he's an asshole? So he's a short asshole? He has a short asshole? He'd always yell at us at practice, but then be a huge kiss ass when our parents were around. Ugh, I can't believe a moron like that's gonna be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. And he's gotta be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm gonna need your help too, okay? You'd be free to lend me a hand if I needed it, right? I'll be counting on you. No. I refuse. I'm not doing it.
All right.
All right, we don't got time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home. Wait, I gotta shower first.
See ya.
Bye. Bye, friend. Yo, what's bonking? About that stuff today. Can't really let myself be happy about the track team starting up again. Like I said earlier, there's just something fishy about that guy being the advisor. But I mean, if anything happens, I know you got my back, so I ain't too worried. Fine, but you're buying ramen. Sure, I could spring for a half fried rice too, and all the ginger you can eat. I mean, we don't know for sure if anything sketchy's going on, but I just got these gut feelings. They're usually right. Well, if I hear anything, I'll hit you up. Okay, bye.
That's
Hi.
the key to this place.
Oh, thank you.
You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home. Don't start any fires, okay?
Okay. What about the insurance money? You can make some money off of this and start up somewhere new.
Hey,
We're allowed to go out. Do you want to go out now that we're allowed? Oh, and come to think of it, shouldn't we stop by the airsoft shop, and talk about that paper bag? Nah, I am nowhere close to being
I'll
gutsy
just
enough for
add
that.
this.
Okay, what is everything at though? Stats. No. This maybe? No. How do I see that? I know there's a way to see it. I just don't remember what it is. No. Definitely not that. I don't understand those little things in the background, like, don't look at me like that, and nothing. There's some of them that are like strange. Cat sweater. Oh, interesting. Alright, birth, chariot, death, angel, and lovers. Which is Pixie. Interesting. That's fun. Oh, so midterm exams start on the 11th, so I should probably build up my shit. It's only in 5 days.
hey,
What do I have? Guts, knowledge, kindness. Boo, boo, boo. Do I have a game or a DVD or something? Hello?
oh,
Oh, guts. Fuck it.
Now listen.
what do you want to do?
Yeah, let's study.
Make sure your clothes up.
Okay, I'll make sure.
Hey, hey,
I see you're solving those problems rather quickly. I hope you're not just picking the easy ones. You're making some good progress. I can see the wisdom in your eyes. I can see the wisdom in your eyes. You'll tire yourself out if you... Yeah, cat.
hey.
Move a little more to the right. I can't see the screen. For today's train news, today's headlines are volleyball beating investigation. The school claims to have left teaching methods up to its staff. It was denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Pollen warning as of next week, greater volume, and arriving later than previous years. Hotspots in Tokyo, experience art at Shibuya. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about the Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows that we're the ones who did it. A man and his cat. That's what they should rename this to. A man and his cat go on adventures to another world.
Yep.
We've got exams starting Wednesday. Don't tell me you forgot.
Open your textbooks.
Anyway, today we'll be talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize is the oldest story in Japan for some, and it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. If you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, then runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, and some get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up a lot in stories from around the world. Now then, Shamo,
Do you know the answer?
you've probably heard that a woman who uses her wiles to lead people to their doom is a femme fatale. But what is the literal translation of the phrase femme fatale? Fatal woman.
This is it.
Exactly.
That is correct. The correct answer is fatal woman, in French, of course. Some famous examples are the witch Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen Salome from the Bible. Not to mention the wild and seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. Wow, he actually knew that? Maybe I should ask to borrow his notes.
Nice going.
Wow, you really must be smart to answer a question like that. Answer a question like that. What the fuck is wrong with these voices? Ugh. Let me just warn you that exams aren't so easy that you could pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? You heard her. Must be rough being a student. Let's just work out his voice from now on. Well, if you have nothing to lose from studying, give it all you got. What, you don't like my voice? What are you growling at? Asshole.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh. This place is off limits, you know.
Uh-huh.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
Mm-hmm.
Great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Not really.
Yeah, you know, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
No.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Mijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
Be careful.
Yeah, talk about a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
That reminds me, study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains.
That's why
Keep in
I'm
mind
here.
that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point.
Why do you people say that so
Man,
freaking
it's just
loud?
so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
Yo.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I
Crazy,
already
crazy
said
days.
There's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
You won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't
Morgana
know what
already
to do
knows.
about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright. Now get the metanav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... mementos.
Huh?
Why mementos?
What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to
Do
me.
it.
It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Woof, and straight in.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Subway.
Wait up, cat! The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor, but it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Yeah.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Why is it
Now that
called
you
that?
mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious.
That is theoretical, but for anyone who is, who doesn't know, move. Get down. Get down, Tigger. Get down. Oh, sure, just knock something off while you're getting down. You're freaking cats are so graceless. Ugh. But the collective unconscious is a theoretical state in which every human being is connected subconsciously. So they all have the same, or just a connected unconscious thought. No one's ever been able to prove it, because how can you prove something like that? But for the most part, yeah. So this would not be too far outside of the realm of possibility when it comes to that specific theory. Like being able to change the perceptions of everybody. If you can actually change someone's perceptions and cognition and everything, changing it for everybody, if that collective unconscious is an actual thing, would not be outside the realm of possibility. But it would probably take a big shift to be able to change that.
No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
I understood it.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turning into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
What?
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! Oh, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? Not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
I've driven in a game.
That's a bit worrying, but I'll let you handle it. I don't even have that experience to lean on.
You're probably more skilled than I am, too.
All right then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Fine.
Then start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Ah, jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower.
Okay, fine.
Oh, there. That feels so good.
Is that purring I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly.
Is that so?
Whoa!
Man, this place totally does feel like a palace. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange driving on the tracks like this in the real world. Really, you think? Anyway, that person is somewhere in here, right? Our next step, find an entrance to that segment. What is the entrance gonna look like? No idea, but strong distortions are probably an obvious visual clue. So we gotta go wandering around for it then? What a goddamn pain in the ass. Meh. It'll be alright. Fuck that guy up. What are you guys ready to? Forgot. Motherfucker. Freeze? Cold? No. How about wind? Yes. What? Come on, Morgana.
For times like this, let's see that again, Panther! I'm using it! Let's see that again, Panther!
Okay. You're coming with me. Lend me your power. Oh, okay, let's talk. Once me understand you, me lend you my power.
Scared. Use soothing words.
Human, you dumb. This territory ours. Why you keep trampling here? What you humans thinking? Should I take off my shoes? No more talk. Now you apologize. From what me hear, humans use lies to trick and deceive others all the time. Looks like you corner me, but how me not know this not trick? How me know you really winning? Because of the truth? Rude.
Shoot!
I know, right? You know what? Fuck you. Get out of here. I'm done dealing with you.
We're done here. Let's go. Yeah! Victory!
Okay. Okay, we're done.
We're not done. We got so many more.
There's a dangerous one in there. Ooh, very nice.
Boom.
Loaded.
Who's next?
Nice work, team.
All right.
They were nothing.
Okay.
Look, a
Treasure chest. Grab it and get out of here. Whee! Nope, not that way. Hello, everyone. Guess what? You're all gonna leave. Goodbye.
all enemies defeated. Just what I'd expect from you, Joker. Let's go. Nice work, team.
All right.
Let's go.
A stylish victory. Treasure chest.
Small gold lump. Ew. That sounds gross. Anything in here? No? Okay. And, this is pretty much the area you would go to like, level up and stuff. Well, that looks different. Let's go in there.
Whoa.
Dude, the hell is this? It's all wavy and shit. This is the place. I sense the target up ahead. Are you ready, Joker? Yes, let's do it. Let's go. Hey, something's there. Seems like his shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at City Hall. Become a stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. Alright, let's go talk to him.
Who are you?
Me! I am me.
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property.
What?
I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
Everything.
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap.
Then alright.
We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here he comes.
Now that I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not gonna let you take it away. Look, this is a winner-takes-all world. Come fight me and I'll show you what I mean.
It's time.
Okay. What am I gonna use?
mine.
Time for my persona.
Think. Electricity. Fuck you.
Nice going, Bruno. Okay, guys.
Now or never, right?
Take care of it.
We're on the ground. Nice going, Skull. Okay, guys.
Hey, guess what? Goodbye. Boop.
Power courses through me.
Yes. New skill.
So strong. Now I'm even more charming.
Uh-huh.
I gotta use this next time.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me.
Still blaming others?
You don't have to be so hard on him anymore. He seems like he's sorry.
So?
So this person you trusted, is this the Madarame that you were talking about before?
I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Yeah,
Yes,
Peach.
I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right?
Uh-huh.
In that case,
Uh-huh.
won't you change Madarame's heart before more people fall victim to him?
We'll see.
Change Madarame's heart?
Uh-huh.
What's that shining thing?
It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
Attachment pearl. Beware the clingy ex-boyfriend. Attack of the clingy
So
ex-boyfriend.
Nakanohara had a change of heart, right?
Most likely.
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
You do have a point.
Let me scratch my ass.
Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target.
It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Sounds like things are going pretty great for us. All right, we did it.
Hold on. There's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave.
Okay.
What, there's more?
Don't worry, it won't take long.
You're so secretive at the start of these games.
Well then.
Damn. Why don't we leave this room first? Whoa! And out we go. Do you want to leave? Yes. Let's get out of here.
Guess we gotta do it.
So, what else do you want to do? There's something I'd like to check out in an area further down. First off, we need to look for a platform that'll let us descend. Wait, you've been here before, right? Don't you got like a map or something? It would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter.
For real?
What? So our path changes too? This place is the fused cognition of countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. And by pretty
There's an
close, it's right
escalator
here.
going down over
Oh
there.
look, murder. I heard him up here behind me, and I'm like, no, you're coming with me.
Now's our chance to strike.
Do I have in? No. Shit. Okay.
It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary how good I am.
Huh, it's almost scary how full of yourself you are.
Scary how good I am. Zoro, cover mine.
There we go.
This is a holdup.
Then let's talk.
It looks scared. Use soothing words.
Me not understand. How did human outsmart me? Me not understand in what way you are superior to me. Luckiness? No, me no think me would lose to you just by luck. Eat human food. Recommendations? Sounds good to me. I also like that it seems soft. Yeah. Okay, join me, Mr. Slime.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Of course it is. I am incredible because I am a Marty Stew.
All right.
Okay, now we can leave.
Hold on a sec. You guys hearing something?
Maybe.
The trains are totally running.
Uh-huh.
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Yeah, but I thought this was a palace.
It is.
Maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
People go through this darkness every day?
Forget that. You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
Should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert.
You've got to be kidding me.
Anyway, let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator.
Excuse me, escalator turned into stairs. I don't know what to do.
This way!
Alright, there it is. The thing I want to make sure of is inside.
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Now hold on. Just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct.
It opened.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
See? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's got to be more?
Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back, and I'll explain more once we're home.
Okay.
Hey, look.
A
Oh,
person
hello there,
in
child.
Mementos? Maybe it's this one.
Would you stop knocking
Ooh,
stuff off my desk?
tasty.
Hey, what's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys?
We should be asking you that.
Good point. Sorry about that. It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki?
Tanuki.
No, Cat?
What took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers. I'm pretty surprised to see some normal humans running around.
I wouldn't
didn't
necessarily
know
call us
people would
normal.
just come here.
Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
How?
by collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
Okay.
Well, what do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Seems like it could do some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand. He seems like he could use it. And it shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
He called me pretty lady.
No! Leave me alone!
It's probably fine. I mean, he said he'd give us useful stuff and all. What'd he say?
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not?
Yeah. Let's help him.
Thanks. Wait, hang on a second. We still have no idea who this kid is. Don't go thanking us just yet, bud. Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy. I am not a cat, and I'm not grumpy. Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy. Here, you can have this.
It's a cookie that tastes like cookies.
I'll pass.
Yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you. Ah, I also remember something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
We haven't even started
What
yet.
the hell was that?
Yeah, exactly.
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
Well, he didn't feel like a shadow.
Plus, he
I wouldn't say
called
he's
me pretty
dangerous.
lady.
At least for now.
That was great.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
Why does it look like she's on high heels but also on her tiptails at the same time? Her heels don't touch the ground.
Hey,
There's something I've been meaning to give to all of you. Something for us? Yeah, the thing is, I picked up something strange while I was exploring earlier. Here it is. Whatcha?
Huh?
What the heck is that? It's a star. At least that's what they look like. That's what they... Okay. That's what I call them. A star. So did you... what about it did you want to show us? Oopsies. Hold on. I skipped it. Humans make wishes on stars, right? That's so interesting. Stars granting wishes. So this star is gonna grant your wishes. Just cause we say so. Our wishes. Or it would be nice to think that. Nice to think that, seriously.
hey,
I'll give this to you. It's so sparkly and beautiful. You want it too, don't you? It is a sign of our friendship. I know what that is.
doing good?
Off we go. Off I go. Good job.
Hey, wait!
Stop saying good job. We didn't do anything yet. Well, there he goes. A star, huh? He said it'd grant our wishes or something. I highly doubt something like that would actually happen, even in mementos. Well, I guess you can at least try making a wish.
I know!
Oh, I wish for all you can eat parfaits with 0 calories.
All right.
An extra huge beef bowl with pork soup on the side. And nothing. Was Skull's wish too petty?
Huh?
You're one to talk. I guess things don't just happen that easily.
Hey,
We can't just throw the thing away. Hold on to it for
well
now.
then.
Well, it was a bit unexpected, but let's head back down. Yeah, I'm fine. You enjoying yourself, Pupper?
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place.
A few people do.
Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos. No matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Could it be a car?
That is a possibility.
I wish I could deny it, but I just can't be sure.
Why not? In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
What
You
is
have a female voice.
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I gotta study.
Yes, you do. You can now go to Mementos. This is where you can change the hearts of petty criminals who don't have their own palaces. For now, be patient until the next target appears. Hello, creepy asshole. I hate that guy. I really hate that guy, but you'll see why as we go along. Man, that guy was a piece of cake. If we could take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna be famous. Hey, we're trying to help people, not get famous. But if people don't know who we are, how are we gonna give them any courage? Are you sure you're Ryujin? I don't think you're necessarily wrong, but should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason, like with Kamoshida? You mean we shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that, and I guess I was glad we were able to solve the Stalker case. Plus, what good are our personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, Manly? I want to help people. Same goes for me. I want to help people. We don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarama guy irritates me, bothers me. Yeah, oh crap, speaking of that, I have a state. Restarter. Ace. Doubt that. Well, I'd settle for just not failing. Bargaining isn't gonna help you here. You wouldn't use it for that in the first place. Maybe you should just, I don't know, put some actual effort in. Still got time. Fine. Is it Ryuji? Did you mention anything about Mementos? If there's anything you want to know, I can tell you. No you can't, because you don't fucking know.
Wow.
Okay. I need more knowledge. Knowledge.
Hey.
I do like the fact that, like, this was not a thing in the original game, and also, the kid, he wasn't a thing in the original game. Those two things were added in, Royal. Like, the ability to do things while you're in here at night after you get out of, the palace or anything like that.
Now listen up.
Yeah, shut up.
Make sure you close up.
Wow.
Wow.
Well then.
Hey, I saw on the forum. Nice job sticking it to that stalker. What are you talking about? It's okay. You don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyways, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love it if you could come hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting in the diner. What is he up to? I don't fucking know. Let's go figure it out.
How have things been? You know, with the special activities.
Hey.
Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've
Yeah,
been staying
neither
up
have I.
managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
Good luck with that. I don't understand. I don't understand.
You want to know more?
Sure.
Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
You've done good, kid.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it.
Yeah.
So actually,
good job.
I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive.
Oh boy.
I
You're such a nerd.
wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote
Ow.
the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, at my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
Sounds cool.
I knew you'd understand. Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show.
You getting sleepy, kitty?
I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
Okay, you do that, strange child. Mishima seems motivated. And then
All right.
skip through everything. Mishima will not give you information on targets and mementos. After making a target have a change of heart, meet with Mishima to deepen the trust between you. He will give you more information on your new targets. Wow!
I might be overworking myself though.
Go home and sleep. Dumb motherfucker.
Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
See you later.
Before you break your freaking head open on the concrete on your way home. And also, these were new. Oh, Shimo, listen to this. I was checking the fan site earlier, found a bunch of hater comments about the Phantom Thieves. It got me so mad. I'm not even sleepy anymore at this point. I might as well pull an all-nighter, fight it back. Nice hustle, image manager. It's strategic image management rep. The title is important. Try to remember the whole thing, okay? No. Well, I'm gonna work my butt off. Just watch me. Well, duty calls. Better set out for the battle of the fan site. Time for a wild night of modding and banning.
Hey,
Your midterms are coming up, aren't they? Better make sure you study. What about the diner and machine that Mishima told you about? Could be a great place for studying, right? You have permission to go out at night. No time like the present.
well then.
Shopping! Hey everyone, it's time to do some shopping! Here's what we've got for you today. We've got the relaxation set. Everything you need for when you're not feeling your best. Recover oil, relax gel, alert capsule. Are you seeing this? What a great deal. That's not all. Next up, we got the bionutrient set. Great for anyone with the green thumb or love of plants. 1 mega fertilizer and 3 or 5. These will both be in one set. What a steal. They're both such great items. Can't decide which one to get. Yeah. I already freaking know this. Apparently phones were ringing non-stop, blah blah. Bionutrients. Take it. Stick it in your pocket. Skip everything. Okay. Let's see if there's another book to buy in Central Street. Book? Popular books. Thank you. And then we're gonna go back here to the back streets. See if we can buy anything else from the old man. Oh, I'm old. Hello.
What would you like?
Nothing. Okay, bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, kindness. Okay. Hi, Mishima. How's it going? Okay, let's just go home and study. Get that freaking shit up. But first, let's go to the bathroom.
Hey,
Going to think. They do say you can relax on the toilet. Come on, kitty, you're gonna join me. I should reflect a bit. I have no idea how far I am from improving my knowledge. I'm definitely close to improving my charm. Definitely close to improving my proficiency. No idea on guts, no idea on kindness. Shit. I need something that, like, supercharges my freaking knowledge. Let's see if going to the diner does it better. Diner! Oh! Studying will cause time to pass, but in addition, if you eat, it'll improve your guts. During bad weather, knowledge is better. Let's go in.
yep.
It's good that we managed to find seats, even if it's a bit crowded. Nostalgic steak? Kindness or guts? Sure, it looks good, but yeah, probably actually tastes good too. Ugh. Ugh.
For
Gurg.
real?
You scarf that down without any hesitation. I'm overwhelmed by your guts. Whee! Lovely, look at that. Wait up. Not fully, but yeah. Looks like you were able to get some studying done, but there's just too much noise.
Wanna head back?
Bye.
What?
What's up those goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I hear the cedar's blooming later than usual. Climate change and what have you. Pollen allergies suck. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. It sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
That's right. News said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. Looks like pollen problems have only just begun. People are about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect mementos the same way the weather does. Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
Morning.
Morning. You have allergies?
Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kinda dazed and everything feels weird. But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me.
Uh-oh.
I hope not. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
You don't sound convinced. Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school is kind of different now? I mean, with there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. That's true. I wish someone just thanked us for it or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved. For sure. For real? I love his for reals. Stretching. Hey, I have some new info for you. I saw it on the fan site, and I heard about it at school too. Anyway, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. But I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker. This should be a breeze, right? Piece of cake. You're amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out in front of school. His name's Buka.
Oh.
Oh! I know it's a small case, but we have a name, so we should be able to consider him a target, right? Yes!
Yep.
We're all here. Want to go to the mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we have to study for exams?
Let's go.
Don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charge it in head first. Easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target.
Let's go.
That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Machine Lab.
All right.
Ooh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You really do anything to avoid studying, huh? No, we're not doing that. Yeah, I understand. Bye. Let's go talk to Ryuji, even though we probably won't have anything from him.
Yo,
Hey, how's it going?
by the way,
Yep. Manny? Heard this rumor. He's got in trouble at school before with his drinking, but that hasn't kept him from going out. I was thinking, maybe he'd let some shit slip if he's drunk. We should totally try to tail him sometime. I'll look into where he goes to drink. What's the plan for today, though? Sure. Let's get changed then. Man, we really don't got a good place to train, huh? I mean, we'd probably run into him and them if we stuck around here. You got any ideas? We could train at my place. you'd seriously think we'd get any training done there? I bet we just end up eating ice cream and playing video games all day. And that's kind of what happens, you know? I guess it won't hurt to peek around the gym. If they aren't there, maybe we can... Erg.
Whoa!
What the hell are you guys doing? We just have some questions for him here. It's none of your business. So what? You gonna ask him questions with your fists? And anyways, ain't a 3-on-1 fight kind of cowardly? The only coward here is him. All that shit Kamoshida put us through is his fault. He was telling that bastard secrets about us the whole time.
What?
Huh? That's a load of bull. This is no time for arguing. Yeah, I mean, the track team's coming back, so you don't gotta fight. Shut up. I'm telling you, this piece of shit shoulder shout. How do you think Kamoshida found out about your parents? He's gotta be a snitch.
Whoa!
Hold up. Out of the way. We'll beat the shit out of you too if we need to. You think that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. But you're gonna wish you didn't. Trust me. It feels real bad looking back on shitty stuff you've done. Huh? Look. Even if he was working with Kamoshida, ain't it fine now? Bastard's gone, so you guys can just put that crap behind you. There's no reason to fight, yeah? You can't keep people around if they're gonna try to undermine our team. But I didn't do anything. I wasn't working with Kamoshida. No matter how much you hit me, the answer's gonna stay the same. Oh yeah? We got proof. He told us all about it.
Huh?
That guy. Come on. We gotta get out of here. It'd be real bad if someone else showed up. Shit like you ain't welcome on our new track team. You better remember that. You okay? What the hell was that? Stay out of this. It has nothing to do with you. But when you hit Kamoshida, you were hitting all of us who tried so hard to endure his bullshit. You might have felt relieved, but it only made life harder for us. Because of you, we lost the one place we could vent our frustrations, the one place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that. Things have been kind of rough from then on. Yeah, meh. You really think it's all fine now, huh? Well, what if I told you they're right about me? Would you still think it's fine if I was the one who told Kamoshida about your parents? Yeah? If you told him, you told him. So I'm over all that stuff with my parents anyways. Besides,
Hey.
I've realized something. I might have messed up with Kamoshida back then, but hanging on to the past ain't gonna help anything. I'm just gonna focus on being myself, on being free. What are you talking about? Free? Bye.
Hey.
Manly, you get what I'm trying to say, right? More or less. Right? Wait, what do you mean, more or less? You're supposed to know. I guess being free is like... It's like how I feel when I'm talking to you, man. Lee. I don't get it. I don't know what else I gotta say. I just feel free. I really don't understand. What? We caught on repeat or something? I thought they laugh like friends.
Alright.
Man, that was some funny shit. So much for training though, huh? Come on, let's get out of here.
Go!
Oh, we should grab ramen on the way home. Ew. Yo, you good right now? All that mess with the track team, I guess I was right about my gut feeling. And he can get weirdly stubborn sometimes. He'll keep his mouth shut whether or not someone's punching him. Just like you? Wait, what? Why you gotta make this about me? And I ain't stubborn. Nah, man, I'm open-minded as hell. That's what stubborn people tend to say. It's like, I'm not stubborn. Fuck you. And that bastard, that guy's name came up again. I swear, something about that dude is so shady. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna do a full investigation. I'll hit you up if I find anything. Later. Bye.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, I'm back. Thank you.
Hey,
What'd you get? Mega fertilizer, garden energy.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh! I'm gonna go deal with my plant.
hey.
Shouldn't you give it some plant nutrients? This one. Give me all the kindness.
Oh,
Oh, you're gonna use that one? You must really care about this plant. Hell yeah. Look at my kindness. It's going up.
yes.
That should do it for now. Who wants to hang out? Exams. Let's do it. I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we could make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? Cool. Let's do it. You're a big help. Hey, he actually said what I said. Let's do it. Then let's meet at the diner in Shibuya. Okay. Onward! Onward to victory. That long sentence is tough. Try to think about what the underlined section means. You starting to understand how to dissect these problems? I think so. I'm so jealous to get on one-on-one study session with Manly. It seems like you're making more progress than usual too. Whee! Knowledge.
That's not it.
I'm actually not so good at this because of my time abroad. Anyway, time to study. Here we go. Whee! Do you think you can help me with math next? No, I ain't doing it.
Let's get back.
We're leaving. I'm so tired. Let's stop here. Okay, bye.
It looks like you're attending school seriously.
Uh-huh.
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together.
Okay.
You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
She was so creepy at the start of this game. I'm gonna watch you. Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Shall we begin?
Now then, picking up from last time. The end of the Huan period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. Described as the tale of the Heike, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as the rebels of today. By the way, sympathizing with the loser of the week is called magistrate's patronage. The term came from Yanamo no Yoshitsune's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well. Right, Shema.
Do you know the answer?
Do you know the time period he was active in? It was the Huan, right? Yeah.
This is it.
The Huan.
Correct.
That's right. He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Huan period. Despite his contributions in defeating the Taira, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in centuries that followed, he became more popular as a tragic hero. Wow, really? Shamwow seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Yeah. Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like, if you don't root for them, then who will?
What are your thoughts?
If you're confident in your exams, you can always liven the day up and head to Mementos. It'd be nice if we could get some info on a target before we went, though. Hey, look! Thought I'd give you an update. Apparently, he's been hanging around Manjoyaki's shop a lot. I heard he gets real drunk there and brags to his coworkers. Perfect opportunity, right? If we could get close, we might be able to get some intel out of him. Good luck. I'm not doing this alone, you know. I'm gonna need your help, dude. He knows me, so I ain't gonna be able to get anywhere near him. But he wouldn't care about you. I bet you could sit next to his booth if you wanted, probably. So, I'll let you know once I figure out when he's going drinking. Till then, we're gonna put a hold on our training. Well, I'll be counting on you. Sounds like you won't be hanging out with Ryuji for a while. I guess you'll just have to be patient.
Hey.
But of course. Yeah. Can we chat? Give me more medicine and guts.
Allergies are so annoying.
How are your allergies? I have good medicine for them. Just one dose should take care of them, in theory. So what are you here for today? Clinical trial.
Well then,
In that case, let's go to the exam. Huh? So this is Takemi Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. I'm glad it's still open. Sorry, I have a child I need to have examined. Looks like I have a patient with an emergency.
and?
So, why come here? Aren't you under the care of another hospital? I've heard rumors about this place. I'd like for you to examine her. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given isn't working at all. She has a fever that won't go away. She's losing weight because she's not hungry. A young girl losing weight is definitely not good. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can provide a thorough examination here. We've been going to a big hospital, University Hospital in East Shinjuku. All they could tell us is that it's persistent bronchitis. A university hospital in East Shinjuku. The doctor there performs exams like he's on an assembly line. I think he's famous or something. Famous doctor, huh? I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. As you can see, I don't even have any staff. Wait, I heard there's a medicine that can only be acquired here. Please, I'll pay you. Please, at least just examine her.
Hey!
Hold on. Cough, cough. Doctor, my chest really hurts. Dr. Takemi will help. She'll help you. What? Doctor. Fine. Is your vision blurry? How about your throat? Does it hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you've told me everything about her symptoms and treatments you've tried so far? Yes, I'm sure.
Hello?
Hello? Is he Shura-san? Is Dr. Schwarzer there? There's something I'd like to ask him about a case that was in last month's medical journal. I see. Guess one's in stock we'll have to do. There's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents of the second drawer to the examination room. You'll need to help me administer the medicine. Also, bring the beaker with the red label in the fridge, a towel, wash bin, and a measuring spoon.
Fine.
What are you waiting for? Get moving! Okay, bye. Thank you so much. I didn't expect her to recover so quickly. It was a very unique strain of infectious disease. Can't be detected by conventional exams. I temporarily suppress the symptoms. We'll have to make adjustments as her condition improves. Okay, that'll be 1 million yen for today. A million yen? That's outrageous. Completely taken advantage of. Alright. I agreed to pay. You don't take credit cards, do you? I'll go withdraw some cash right now. What? You're actually gonna pay? By the way, that famous doctor you mentioned earlier, was it Medical Chief of Staff Oyamada? Yes, are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. Free? You seem happy. Doesn't it feel good treating his patient without permission?
By the way,
thanks to your outburst earlier, I'm going to perform a very special exam on you today. Uh-oh. Is he your assistant? He seems awfully young. Yes, my assistant, Guinea Pig. He's about to put in a lot of hard work today, aren't you? And then I'm just like, oh, shit.
All right.
Doctor, can I go back to school now? Not for a while. You need to start eating and regain your strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes, thank you, Doctor. Don't mention it. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response you'll have this time. Maybe you won't even be able to go home?
bye.
That sounds so wrong. The way she phrases things is so bad. How are you feeling now? Today's drug was kind of a rough one, huh? But maybe it was just what my careless little guinea pig deserved, huh? Especially after approving that girl's consultation without my permission. I'll reflect on my mistakes. Good boy. I'm only letting this go today. Don't pull anything like that again. The drug does seem to be more stable compared to early stages, though. It's probably thanks to your cooperation. Feels like I'm almost there. So, try not to die just yet, okay? Alright, take care. Things doctors say, apparently. Just try not to die. I need you for experiments. Exam soon. More studying. Let's study. Same diner. Because why the hell not, right?
Yeah.
I'm starting to get the hang of this. So I guess it's what I do with this one too. Wait, that's no good. Damn it, what did I mess up on? Try starting over. Good advice, Manly. It's important to revisit and review things where things went wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, here. If I just fix this. Whoa, problem solved. You're freaking amazing, dude. I'm gonna grab a refill. Solving that question got me real pumped up.
Wanna head back?
I guess we should head home. I can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week? The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Kamoshida again. Ugh, I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. It's gotta be nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
A mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. Okay.
Well, shall we
First
begin?
day of exams. Favorite of the magistrate is... Yeah.
Ooh, we can do this.
Okay. Essay question. Viewed as a hero. His brother was Yoritomo. Under Yoritomo, he did a lot for his brother, ended up coming into conflict at the end when they had to oppose each other. Yeah. But even though he lost, sympathize the weak. Not any weak person, though. They love rooting for an underdog that stands up to powerful oppressors. For that reason, he is treated as a hero because he stood up against him. The powerful Time's up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desks. Makes it sound like we're getting arrested. Put your hands up. Put your hands on the desk. Okay.
Let's get started.
I'd say after exams, we'll probably go and end off the stream. Okay. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this picture? Cognition?
Ooh, we can do this.
Because the entire game's about cognition. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? Both.
Ooh, we can do this.
Haha! Lovely!
Okay, class, let's get started.
Does everyone have a test? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined malefactor as the chief factor in the progression of the human race. That is the Devil's Dictionary. We learned about
Ooh,
this
we can do
about
this.
2 streams ago. What character is the archetype that refers to a mysterious, seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives? Femme fatale.
Ooh,
Learned
we
that
can
one
do
like 2
this.
days ago. Was it 2 days ago? Or was it like 3? I don't know. But we're done. Smells like someone's burning something. I think we could bring in our flashcards then. Kamoshida is one of the many things wrong with this school. I've got to hurry home and study. That Kamoshida is still causing us trouble, even when he's gone. Metaphoriker.
Ever since that
Potato Man! Hi!
incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore.
Uh-huh.
We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist.
Oh yeah, this guy. I love this guy. He's terrible. He's terrible at his job so much. Hi. With your freaking sandals.
It's nice to meet you all.
And he has nice music. This is the music I would play if I ever became a therapist. It's very, like, calm. I like it.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
Oh boy.
My name is...
Oh,
Huh?
it broke. There we go.
My name is Takuto Maruki.
Dr. Maruki.
Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
He's new for Royal as well. Like, he wasn't in the original game, and he's the focal point of their extended story that comes with this version of the game. Oh, nice. Well done.
No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh, I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
He probably has money problems himself. He's a doctor, after all. Get out of the way.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Be nice, Mr. Potato Man.
Yo,
Yes.
you ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
No.
Well,
It's a
our
school.
school's
No one
made
gives a shit.
national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
That makes sense.
And Dr. What's his name?
Dr. What's his name?
Maruki,
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there.
Hi, how's it going?
Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
Shenrou!
How do you know our names?
How do you think?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida.
Uh-huh.
It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of was.
I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Nice.
Huh? How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. But if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
We're not little kids.
You're right. To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities too.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now
Of
that we
course.
have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Understood. I've made a deal with Muraki. Dr. Muraki. Man who does things that we'll learn about later.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists.
I'm a smart man.
One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know?
Maybe.
Give me a name.
No.
I am thou. It's with.
Yeah.
All right.
Dr. Muraki. Mr. Counselor.
Hold up, dude.
Hey, I'm talking over here.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Bye. Hey, it's Friday the 13th.
Okay, quiet down.
I just realized that. We have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding counseling. The counselor will be available starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Muraki will only be posted here through November. Be sure to speak with him as soon as you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not to see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school has decided visits to Dr. Muraki will be mandatory for these individuals. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? Kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Muraki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Let's do it. Yeah. Probably better if we not to draw attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, huh? Leanne's right. Make sure you visit him so that you don't draw attention to yourself. Okay? Okay. Got it. Cool. Lovely.
Yes.
Hello.
Welcome.
Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time, as long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? It's always going to be that same
shall we
freaking tea.
begin?
Shall we get started? But first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although, I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking to me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen, it's a super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. And we don't get to hear it. I see. It's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yeah, so that's why I wanted to get even with him, for Shiho. And? At first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate as Shiho was going to put herself through, but? Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him an easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman. Huh? I think you got the wrong... Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I had gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So what's on your mind now? Right
let me
now?
think.
I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, and I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems we lost track of time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that that's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
That's good to hear. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Will do. See you around. Bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Well, I went in for counseling. You should soon too, right? You're going soon too, right? How'd it go? Well, honestly, it wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Marek is easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Don't you have a counseling appointment? It's the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area until you're done. Oh, hi there, beautiful.
How are you?
How's it going? Oh, hello. Are you here for a session as well? That's right. That's right. Is that so? Dr. Mareki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while, before he ever came to Shuji. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard, though, Yoshizawa. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me. Bye.
right then.
Let's say we get started.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We made a deal. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
I see. Thank you. Getting a good grasp of the situation you're in, Shinwa. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. It's in the past. Did you have to force yourself to accept everything that happened? No, that doesn't seem to be it.
So,
now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile with your internal world, with your external one. I should note that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. It's because I'm great at everything, shouldn't you know? How to put it? You know how someone has an internal reality? Some conception of themselves they're striving for?
for example,
It's like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idolized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, not everyone can be the heroes they wish to be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up in dark places. But you're standing up to it, confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's just a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Shenmue.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry, this went on longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, actually I've got one request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts. What they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough into it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people. So, I'll need more details.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you've got to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please. Anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And I've got lots of snacks too. If you can have them, they're yours. Well, okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well,
let's see. I know. Maybe I can teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I could cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure I could draw up your full potential. You can.
Thank you.
I can. We both can. I guess it's our second deal. I feel like my bond with Maruki is getting deeper. Yay! Inflicted with ailment, he may recover immediately.
Right.
That is so freaking helpful. Like, I have used that so many freaking times. Oh, right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I can contact you when I've got time or when I need some input from you. That should do it. Now, I'd better do my part and repay you. Let's talk about mental training and patience. Thanks to Dr. Maruki's training.
Right.
Max SP! Yeah! Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Non-static gum.
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around the school. You really spent a long time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime. But we should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right?
I'll just add this.
For right now, we are going to end. I am going to end this stream right here because I am tired, I have to pee, and I have to eat, and I have to work today. I have a lot of things going on. But yeah, thank you for watching my stream. I greatly appreciate it. We'll be back hopefully tomorrow. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. So yeah, thank you for watching my stream. I greatly appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.